After last year's video collating various metrics to find the best MLS club to visit in 2023, I'm going again, but better, and 2024 style. So last year we found out that Atlanta United was the top club to watch a match at in 2023. However, this score may have been skewed somewhat by their huge stadium and by me using maximum capacity as a metric. So one good suggestion I had to fix this, given via the comments section, was to take the percentage of maximum attendance. Now, as a full stadium makes for a better atmosphere, I liked this a lot, but I also found that with a lot of clubs, their average attendances were often above their maximum attendances. Now, this was down to them not consistently playing at the same place, for instance, NYCFC, or clubs that open up capacity in other ways. So it gave quite a few percentages above 100%, which really messed things up, especially when you're ranking things. So I thought it was a little unfair, as a large crowd in terms of absolute numbers doesn't always make for a good atmosphere. Anyone who's been to the Emirates knows this. So I've taken that out, and I've replaced it with wins. Wins are good. Wins are what we all want. So the winningest teams score high on my scale. Now what I'm using is the highest proportion of wins of all the games played. So it doesn't matter if one team has played a few more than another one. So I can tell you that on this metric, our number one most winsy team, and the first metric we're going to be using, is FC Cincinnati. They had close to a 63% win rate in 2024, bettered by nobody, and absolutely fantastic. So they are number one in terms of wins. Now, as we used last time, goals is another metric. When you go to a match, especially if you're a neutral, you want to see goals. So the more goals in a game's played, for and against, give you a better score on this metric. Now, the good folk of Atlanta, who we've already talked about, were treated to 94 goals in 2023. They came out on top in this one. The cost comes next. Everybody's feeling the pinch. You don't want to bankrupt yourself getting to the game, and there is a huge disparity in the cost of tickets in MLS. I'm sure that is not a surprise to any of you. But using the stats from Ticket IQ, so you may have different numbers to me. I've got these from an official source. That's what I'm using, okay? We've discovered that Real Salt Lake has the cheapest tickets and takes top spot on this element of the survey. Now, anyone who wants to rank this relative to the median wage in the local area can keep wanting, because I'm not going to do that, because I'm not clever enough. And we'll say not this time anyway. If I can get the stats for that, maybe for 2025, okay? Star power is key, and we've got a few of those. So you want to see the biggest names, the top talent, and this usually correlates with big money wages. So you don't need me to tell you who tops this metric. So even using the numbers from the official list released in the fall of last year, Inter Miami are tops. They take the number one spot in this. They've got the stars. They've got Messi. They've got Suarez. They've got stars. And that's what people want to see. So now, taking all of this into account, we can announce our winner for 2024. And it is Columbus Crew. The 2023 MLS Cup champions take a second crown in this contest of the best club you can visit this year. If we had an objective measure of footballing style, the Crew would have also scored high there, as Wilfried Nancy's team play brilliant football as well. Now, Nancy's leadership as head coach led Columbus Crew to the MLS Cup final within 368 days of his appointment. A significant turnaround for the Crew after not making playoffs for the last 2 seasons. He introduced a limitless approach with a unique playing style that emphasises risk-taking and collective effort. The team responded really well, setting a franchise record for goals, largely thanks to Cucho Hernandez, and fostering a strong sense of unity, even after recruiting a diverse set of players. No small task. Worthy winners, in my opinion, especially as the Crew didn't top any of the single metrics we used, just good all-round scores, and a really, really worthy winner. But don't take my word for it. Here's a Crew fan.
So what's it like to be a Columbus Crew fan as of recent? Well, obviously we're defending champions of MLS, but also now we're defending champions of discovering MLS's best clubs to visit in 2024, and in my opinion, it's rightfully so. This year, the Crew is entering their 4th season at Lower.com Field, and as every season pass, that stadium becomes more and more of a fortress. We saw it last year with a historic number of sellouts for our club, and we're seeing on and off the field the highest level of competition, from our manager to how he's implementing this fascinating style of play and this attacking soccer. The Crew is definitely one to watch. Last year, the Crew were one of the top scoring clubs in the league, and along with that, they also conceded their fair share too. Therefore, if you're a neutral going to a Crew game this season, you can expect a lot of goals and a lot of very good goals, especially with Cucho Hernandez, Diego Rossi, and the whole Crew along with them. The Crew is investing more and more into the squad every year, and with the guys from the previous years getting more of that confidence in them in the city, I mean, they're only going to get better. If you're a fan of MLS and you're looking for an away trip for the 2024 season, why not look at the Crew? They're defending champions. They score a buttload of goals. They have an amazing attacking style of play, some of the best stars in the league, and all of that is in an amazing facility and one of the best this league has to offer. So I know it's a biased opinion, but I cannot recommend enough that you visit the Crew in 2024.
There you have it. Let me know what you think, and whichever you think is the best club to visit, just get involved. Get on down there. See you next time.